Harry Reams International Airport. Once again, it is, I don't know what day it is. It's a Wednesday. And we are going to Draper, Utah. And after Draper, Utah, we're running. I'm going to get mugged. Oh boy. I thought that was it. Anyway, Draper, Utah. After Draper, Utah, going to Columbia, Maryland. Columbia, Maryland. Not to be confused with Pablo Escobar. Anyway, listen. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a great trip. Things are a little strange, but you'll figure all that out as we go along. Again, here I am, Las Vegas, Nevada. You must be getting sick and tired of seeing me walk through this airport. I have to go a different way today, a different route, if you will, because my normal route is closed. You can see there's no one here. It is nighttime. It is late at night. It's like 10 o'clock. On our way. Draper, Utah. Draper, Utah's got big things going on. From what I'm hearing.
Just wanna waste some time with you. Sometimes it seems too good to be true. Nobody I'd rather waste time with than you.
I want to point out that I'm telling you my stories about traveling with Stephen Pearcy. I can't speak for the rest of the band, and I don't want to get too much into anyone's personal life. So I'm just going to tell you what's already out there, what's already factual. So Scott Coogan, unfortunately, came down with COVID. So he tested, we all tested, but he tested positive and had to back out of the trip, which was a noble thing to do because he spared a lot of people, and we're lucky that he did that. Joaquin, it played with the Bullet Boys, and he's played with Stephen Pearcy over the years many times, and he was actually at Stephen's house prepared to pet sit. And at the last second got the call that he would be coming in to play drums. So we went to Utah. Chris Hager from the band Rough Cut, who also was in Mickey Ratt going back to 1978.
All right, so we just checked into Utah.
Sometimes you just gotta fucking go for the gusto.
Now, Chris, show us what we're having.
We gotta just go for the gusto, you know?
That looks good. White chocolate, strawberry truffle?
Right?
Who the hell would think that the hotel lobby would have that? Okay,
I know,
what else do you
right?
have?
Got a couple of Hot Pockets here.
Hot Pockets. And you got a Gatorade, I think.
And a Gatorade.
All right, Chris.
Quench
Well,
my thirst.
I'm going to see you not too bright and early, we hope.
No.
All right, thank you.
I told her, I said, you'll see you in the morning. I said, maybe afternoon.
Afternoon. All right, Chris. Have a nice night. All right, now it's my turn for the fine dining. What's the name of this place? This is a Marriott, right?
Yeah, it's the Fairfield by Marriott.
Fairfield by Marriott. Okay, so let's take a look at all the dining selections. I feel like so you got beefaroni, spaghetti, and lasagna. So I think I'm having Italian tonight. I don't think I could have a whole container of ice cream like Chris did. But you never know, the night is young. Somebody once told me you can decide if the hotel is good if they have fruity water in the lobby. And then the pandemic happened, and no one had fruity water in the lobby. I like that the fruity water is in a holder in the middle. It smells terrible.
Yeah.
You notice that?
I haven't tried it.
Oh, well, you wouldn't drink the water?
I wouldn't drink the water. It's like Mexico.
I don't know. And now I'm trying to find. There's no elevator in this hotel. Only stairs. And normally that doesn't matter unless you have 10,000 Stephen Pearcy t-shirts that other guy was carrying. All right. This has been an interesting trip. I've never played a place. I've never seen a hotel this close. That's the venue. That's the venue. There is no need for transportation. You just walk out. Leatherheads in Draper, Utah. I think that's a football thing. I think that's a football reference. Every one of these hotels looks like the fucking Shining. It's time for some gourmet cooking. Gourmet cooking. Make sure I got all my stuff. Okay. Gourmet cooking. Tonight we're having Italian food. Lasagna. Now let me just put these on. Oh, hold on. Let me take those off. figure out how you cook this. It's got to be some. Here we are. Heating directions. Remove the metal lid. Place the plastic cover. Microwave on high for 45 seconds. Let it stay on for 1 minute in the microwave. That's it. So if you're watching, if you want to make one of these at home, all you got to do is make it in. You got to take this off. This is metal. You want to take that off, and then you're going to recover. And this is not a product placement. Chef Player D does not pay me, although he should. Then I don't want you guys to miss a step of this. Life on the road is very exciting. You put it in like that. That's what she said. 45 seconds on the clock. And there we go. And in just moments, you'll be enjoying fine Italian cuisine. So sometimes I can shoot too much insulin at night. Then I wake up in the morning and my blood is too low. And I've got to prick my finger and just check this meter. This morning my blood was 60. A normal person would be around 100. So travel with candy to try and fix my blood. But I feel like I'm going to pass out. So sucks. Worst part is about being diabetic. Is having to save your own life. And the fear of what happens if you don't fix your blood. All right, so we've got a catastrophe today. Now, Jerry, what do you got there?
Self-test at home results in 15 fucking minutes.
Okay, so I don't see the fucking part.
Oh, I can't say fuck.
But we know that Scott Coogan tested positive for COVID, couldn't make the trip.
Our boy Scotty got sick.
But we also know that he sat next to Chris Hager on the plane. Chris is not feeling well.
Correct.
We are now going to find out if Chris is able to play tonight. You and I are both believing the odds are over 80% he is going to be positive for COVID. One of them's got to work. Oh, there you go. So right now, Chris has got what room he's in, and he's checking the key on every single room in the hallway until he can find his room. Now, one of these rooms opens. And it wasn't his room allegedly. Oh, we're watching. Look at that. And Jerry's watching quality TV.
So, yeah, here.
Quality TV. Yeah.
This is what I do. I lay in my bed and watch this guy right here.
Explain why Chris couldn't find his room.
Went downstairs, asked for the key to 234, which is Eric's room.
Mm-hmm.
So his room key doesn't work to his own room, but he doesn't know what room that is, but he's still trying all the rooms with Eric's key.
So now he needs to go down to the desk.
And get a new key. Take the swab, and then you're gonna say that, and then you're gonna because I gotta be careful. So you're gonna take the swab, you're gonna do it 10 times up. And then now you can go to the other
As you can
side.
see, it's quite the moment Jerry is administering the test. I'm willing to bet he's going to fail this test. Like a high school GED. Stay tuned. Don't just give it away. What do we get?
Positive.
All right.
Go, just take a double peek.
No, wait till he's done looking.
Hey, Chris, there's nothing you could have done. This is
He looks so,
disoriented.
yeah, more than usual. He's ill. He's very sick. I mean, regardless of this beautiful mountains, by the way. He's South Park. He's very ill, and so we're going to do our best. Hi, how are you?
Keep him alive.
We're going to do our best, but there's no way that we are going to allow him to play. All right, well, here we are. I wish every venue was this close to the hotel.
Ultimately, he tested positive as well. He was taken to the hospital. He had to stay in Utah. He was unable to perform, and we had to make a decision what to do. For that night, the decision was to play as a four-piece, which they had done in the past. Now, as you know, Ratt has two guitar players, but so for the night, it was Joaquin on drums, Jerry Montano on bass, Eric Ferentinos on guitar, and Stephen Pearcy singing.
The mountains. Movie theater. More snowy mountains. And there is the venue. I want to see
tomorrow, so we couldn't come tonight.
I want to see the tattoos. Can I see the
my
tattoos?
rabbit?
Master's
I cut my hair since I saw you last, but
Nice.
remember my ratchet? Hold on, I got
He
more.
made me a
I
grandpa. So
got
when
a
Stephen
new one
made that
too.
comment, I'm like,
So,
I'm a grandpa.
oh, I need to show you this one that you did. 2013 March.
Oh, no way.
You wrote the SP,
Whoa, how cool.
and then I got this new wrap
I like that.
last year.
I like the
I
little
got,
guy.
I don't know.
Nice. All right, guys.
Yeah,
We lost Chris.
Sadly, Chris Hagar is a fallen soldier. He's in a hospital.
He's
Well, as
in
we know from earlier with our COVID test,
And we were just going to sit on a bed. I'm all, this guy needs to go to a freaking hospital.
Eric made the call. It was the right call. Otherwise, who knows what we would have discovered in the morning.
correct, rest in peace.
He had 103-degree fever,
Yes.
and so he's going to be staying in Utah. He's going to sit his final years
He's
out.
moving to Utah.
Yes.
He's retired.
We had to have Joaquin fly out. He did okay tonight. He filled in on short notice.
Thankfully, Joaquin was at Stephen's house dog sitting.
He was.
He went from dog sitting to headlining M3.
The
So
dog
we went
known as
from
Bear.
Coogan having COVID last summer
Right.
Right.
with you
And
to
now-
a year later going out,
On cue.
him being sick.
Again.
Of
Coogan
saying
was
and no-
patient zero.
Yeah, patient
He
zero.
was. But he found out he was sick and he did the right thing and it was done. The
That's
other
true.
one said he felt sick. We didn't know. We tested, as you know.
Thanks.
Get a load of this blowout.
Oh, and
little blowout.
Eric had a little bit of a
Oh,
stage.
blowout.
This is like Murder on the Orient Express.
It
We're
is.
losing people left and right, or Clue,
Who's next?
or a horror movie. It's so far.
Like I said, it's like the Thing movie where they have to test the blood,
Mm-hmm.
and if the
And
blood
the guy's
is
like, I don't
good-
want to get mine tested right now. Why?
And
Because I don't, okay? But
and I can say truthfully, you know, I maybe it's all psychosomatic, but you do start to go, maybe I've got it.
I was feeling that way, but I played the show and I feel actually pretty happy and good right now. So I'm going to go with that feeling.
I think you guys did great. I think, you know, it hasn't been a 4-piece in a long time.
No.
Joaquin hasn't played in a long time. I think you guys did great. We'll have another guitar player at M3 as well. And
Surprise guitar player.
Surprise guitar player. It's going to be interesting. And
Surprising.
surprising, yeah.
Yeah,
And
surprising
Even I'm
and
gonna
not
be-
very surprising.
no, I think
It's kind of both.
I think if you watch this show, you know who it is. If you were ever in Salt Lake, it is the absolute worst airport to walk to. It would take you 25 minutes to get from one gate to the next, and it is like it's not a full marathon, but probably a half marathon. I'm exhausted. I need to relax after walking
The
through.
Salt Lake City Airport is
Sucks.
smoke-free. Passengers wishing
No
to
shit.
smoke.
Anyway, we're going to sit around in the airport now for 2 hours and then head to Dallas, and then from Dallas to Maryland. Obviously, geographically, that makes sense, right? And then we're going to get into Baltimore, which is now pouring rain. Baltimore is pouring rain. And hopefully the flight makes it in, and hopefully the show happens. You would think these people know I'm trying to broadcast. Eric, we're here at the airport in Baltimore. And you know, I was told that at the airport in Baltimore, you can find guitar players who know Ratt songs.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, you're here first.
Well, of course, but
You can play Ratt
who
songs.
else would be here that would possibly?
Well, I feel like these gigs are kind of like Home Depot. You go and look for people who work. You know?
Should we take a look around?
Let's take a look around. Let's see if we see any. See if we see any guitar players. Take a look, Eric. Anybody? Anyone you think? No. Can anyone play Ratt songs?
This guy's got like a.
Well, that guy has some gear.
Sir?
He looks a little homeless.
Sir?
Sir, do you know how to play?
Where did the band go?
Wait a second. I think I know you. Oh my goodness. Johnny Monaco, what are you doing just randomly hanging out in the airport?
Baltimore's, I'm a big fan. I come here a lot. I hang out at the airport or the train station.
Are you just here for some chowder?
What's going on tonight with you guys?
Well, there's this big, there's the big M4, M3 celebration, and the guitar player who plays with Stephen Pearcy, not Eric, but the other guitar player, Chris, he's a rough cut. He took a little bit of a rough cut himself, and he's in the hospital and he can't play. Do you think you could get through a night of Ratt songs?
What are the hours?
That's a good question, Eric. What are the hours?
They're very flexible. They're flexible hours. An hour. We're not even playing an hour.
Not even an hour. I think you can
I
do
could
it.
do my best out of the pocket.
Do you have your guitar
We
with
might
you?
even do a thunderstruck rain dance to hopefully get the show canceled. No,
They will cancel.
Act of
They
God.
will not
I
cancel.
think they
You
will with the
can't miss the
lightning.
dog.
I think the lightning gets
Maybe the first band will get everything canceled. It's like a rain dance.
Who is the first band, Johnny Monaco? I heard they added some band. Well, anyway, I think you should do it. If Eric says we should do it, I think
I'm
we
here
should do it.
now.
Well, all right. Well, I think then we're going to see you on stage tomorrow then.
All right.
Woo! All of us. Joaquin, too. See you tomorrow.
They could have done it as a 4-piece, but I think the idea was to do a 5-piece. While we were having this discussion, Chris was in the hospital and unable to play. And a few names were tossed around. I personally did not think the names being tossed around were the caliber of Stephen Pearcy, the caliber of Ratt, or I just didn't think they fit. This is not a slight on anyone. I'm not saying any names of people, but some of them, it just didn't make sense, and it becomes frustrating. I thought I knew somebody who would be very good to fill in. You know, it's hard to recommend your friends for these kind of gigs, because if your friend fucks up, you become the bad guy. and oh wow, look at your boy, boy is he an asshole, or whatever. And so it's a difficult thing, and it's hard to find someone who can play that on any music on that short of notice. But I thought I need to take matters into my own hands. I know I'm just a lonely tour manager, but I thought I've got to find somebody that can do this and also do it with the respect of the music. I jogged my mind and I thought, okay, let me see, who can we get? And I thought of all the people that we shouldn't get. And ultimately, the decision in my mind was made. Now I just had to convince Stephen Pearcy. And who could I get?
Ta-da!
Hey, look who's here. Johnny Monaco.
Oh, hello.
Johnny, I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad you were there.
Oh, yeah, it was a whirlwind, wasn't it?
It was a whirlwind. It feels like it's been a month since we last saw each other.
No, 2 months if you count the 2 days.
Yes, for sure. So anyway, I will say a little bit, and it's not my place to say everything about the band again, but Johnny auditioned for Ratt, and that in my first interview, you can see him talk about that. I'd like to say that Johnny and I had a mutual friend who always told me I should have Monaco on the show. And I always thought it's pretentious just to call yourself Monaco. And I said he's the scab guy from Enough's Enough and all these things. Don't worry, I'm going to say nice things soon. But and I just didn't really get it. But then I watched Johnny do some interviews, and I realized he's very funny. And I stopped to listen to some of his music with Enough's Enough, but also his own solo records. And I really liked it, and I liked the interview he did. And Johnny became sort of fixture on the show, and I think the audience enjoys it. I enjoy having someone to talk to instead of talking to an inanimate object all the time. It would be like me talking to a mannequin in the back seat of my car.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
So Johnny made a video of him playing Ratt solos. He does not show his face in that video. I sent that video to Stephen Pearcy, and I said, "This is the guy. Don't listen to these other guys. I've got the guy." I was confident, and I'd like to say I think I was right. But Stephen liked the video very much. So anyway, listen, I thought Johnny was great. I spoke to Eric, who also thought Johnny was great. The one advice that Stephen gives, what was the first thing he told you?
I got 3 words for you. Don't fuck up.
Don't fuck up. The next piece of advice is stay out of my way. Right? So,
He did say those 2 things, and I said, duly noted.
I think you thought I was joking because it was sort of like
12 hours.
Yeah,
it was like 12 hours, right? So by the time we figured out, okay, that was that night, and then the next day, I had to be on the plane at like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
like, Johnny, do you think you could learn these songs like by tomorrow and then go on stage at M3, a festival crowd? I know that he could do it. I knew that he could do it. He's learned crazier shit. He's always telling me the nonsense that he has to learn. I thought this. You are familiar with Ratt. You were a Ratt fan, and you did audition for Ratt.
I kind of remembered some of it, but I had to go over it, and I still need to go over it.
Sent Johnny the set list we played at the Rainbow Bar and Grill. By we, I mean they. I didn't do anything but stand around and look pretty. But I sent him that set list. It was missing one song that I didn't. We didn't realize would be in the set until the morning of M3 when Johnny was already in his hotel. Fortunately, that song is a song called "You Got It," which, in my opinion, LA Guns ripped off for Sex Action. Well, Johnny was in LA Guns for one. Next thing you know, we've got to call. We got to have people make flight arrangements and all of those type of things that go into it. At this point, I'm still worrying about if Chris is okay, if I'm okay. The rest of the band, we are all worried about our health. We're becoming psychosomatic. We're starting to think maybe that we're going to be next. And fortunately, we were not. Knock on some wood. Anyway, so show goes good. The next afternoon, we head to Baltimore, Maryland, where you have a plane ticket. I think you took 37 flights to meet us. You got there 2 hours ahead of us, so you hung out in the airport, met the folks because you're a nice, you like to meet the town folk. And when we arrived, we shot a fun little video of me and Eric looking around for a guitar player who could play Ratt, because I was saying it's like Home Depot. You just go find people who are good at crafts outside. And that video was fun, and everyone seemed to enjoy it and took a van to the hotel. That hotel was called the Lake House. I would say it's confidential because you don't want everyone to know, but everyone apparently was already in the lobby of this alleged lake house. We went there, and Johnny and I convinced the guy at the front desk. What was his name?
Oh, well,
I've got it narrowed down to 2 things. I just can't remember which one it is.
Well, if you say it, I'll know it.
Starts with a T. It's either Travis or Tyler.
Tyler.
Tyler, yeah. So he rustled up some grub for us.
Yeah, of course we. No, we're in Colombia. Come on. We're gonna go look for Caesar salad. Come on, Johnny. We're getting Caesar salad. Look at this. That's a weird, right? This is where you get the Caesar salad.
So we got some Caesars.
Yeah.
I also have like
Where is he at? They let in.
like some fruit cups and stuff here too.
Oh, right. Yeah, nice. Look at all this stuff they have. I probably can't have anything, but
Are there refrigerators?
look at them.
Yes, there are the credentials in the room.
Johnny, look, they got Caesar salad. You like that?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's 3:30 in the morning.
Well, so you put it in your refrigerator.
Okay.
Can't take him
What
anywhere.
are those cups? What is that?
Parfait and fresh fruit.
The parfait one.
All right. Is there anything to drink that doesn't have sugar in it? Probably not.
Water coming
There
in?
is water and there's one Dasani in the room. If you guys want, like,
There's a sign in the room. That's fine.
just one.
That's all I can.
They're expensive, but I can
Yeah,
go grab you some Dasanis if you want.
Oh, yeah, grab us some Dasanis. Yeah, thank you. They going to charge us through, or we going to get in trouble?
If you guys want, I can just bring it up here.
Let's just ring it up here.
We got some YouTube money, so.
Yeah, we're monetized.
A little bit, right?
Yeah, well.
Influencers.
Listen, can you talk to any other bands down here?
A little bit. So I worked downtown Annapolis previously, and 3 Dog Night play Ramstead every year. So they
What's a real band? I'm talking about the bands that are playing.
Which about the bullshit hair metal bands?
Yeah, hair metal's real.
Johnny, do you see apples in any of these things? I'm looking for some apples. You got apples down there?
I might. I don't know. I got breakfast sandwiches and parfaits.
Don't you feel like we're getting someone's leftovers that they just forgot?
No, we did a late night menu. I don't have it up here anymore.
Oh, okay.
But after the show,
I feel
we
like
have
one
menu
of these
at
fruity
12:30.
things has some. I'm gonna get one of these fruity things.
You can't go wrong with fruit.
Well, you see, I'm a diabetic. You gotta choose your fruit.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
This one looks okay, though, right?
Yeah, it's got grapes,
Grapes,
honeydew.
honeydew.
All
It's
right.
kind of sweet though, honeydew.
That's all
I'll
right.
just revive you if you go down.
Yeah. They didn't put us on the same floor, though. I'll tell you that.
Fresh fruit cup, $5.30.
Okay, I'll put it. I'll get it all. I get it.
On one cart. Okay, perfect.
Are you having the Caesar salad too, or no?
No, I just got the fruit.
Well, I'm gonna get the Caesar salad.
Oh yeah, you didn't eat. I ate a ton
Well, I
of
mean, I
donuts.
probably ate, but I
can't eat before I go to bed.
Come on, what do you act like you're playing a big concert.
No, just for my bowels.
I don't think you could say that on YouTube.
To eat a freaking salad and go to sleep.
Of course, I'm going to.
What do you think I'm Greek?
Don't listen to
The
me.
Greeks, that's what they do. They eat salads to go to bed.
How do you know that?
I saw it somewhere.
I don't believe it.
Story.
Johnny, this is your first time at M3. Are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, so one guy to talk to me. I'm all right.
I think that this M3 is fantastic. I had no idea this is what it looked like.
I didn't know they were going to put us at the Shining. I'm just waiting for tons of blood to pour out of the elevator.
Johnny, you were a little alarmed. The elevator looks like a time machine. It looks like something that Rod Taylor.
Like the elevator from The Shining.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know about that.
I like our guy that's helping us.
Dude, this guy is great. He's giving us the history of the bees.
Yeah.
And he's going to rustle up some free Dasani
Give us the
waters.
business.
And I got a fruit cup and a salad.
You'll be in a coma within the hour.
So a lot of insulin on that plane. Like I was in the bathroom, like sit dishes.
Jeez, really?
Mainlining it. Yeah. But anyway, listen, this is your first gig at M3 and your first gig with Stephen Pearcy.
Yes, it is, actually.
And and was it exciting?
I know you said one, but you gotta hydrate.
Thank you.
Oh, hydrate. Look at that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hey, you
Appreciate it. Thank you. All right.
Y'all got it? Need help?
No.
Well, we need help, but I mean, you don't have a counselor, do you?
Not on call.
Okay, well.
Your souls.
There's something coming out of this vent.
Yeah, it's Heaven's Edge.
You think you're gonna be able to sleep?
I don't know. Well, associates only. The door's not even shut. This hotel's
You want to see what's in there? All right, listen. Let's get in there. Let's see. We're checking out Johnny's room. First night at the M3.
Creepy.
Whoa, this is nice. Look, they have the bed with so you can keep the mosquitoes out.
You know what? I'm gonna hit my leg and my knee on that thing.
Look at this, Johnny. You have you can draw a curtain around this to keep mosquitoes out.
Look at this. It's getting harder.
This is
Christ.
This is great. You won't get West Nile in here. You will not get West Nile. Yeah, well, it has a mosquito net.
What?
Something is in there.
This is
This room is
There's
fantastic.
blood on the floor.
This is fantastic. Let's check the view. I don't know if that bed is going to be to your liking.
I got a couch, huh?
And you got a couch in case you have company.
I want to come in here.
There's a parking lot.
Okay. This whole town is a little iffy. Look, you know what this is? This is like this.
Like a mine? Oh, true. You got a fish tank. You could do,
Invisible.
you could probably do your morning chin-ups that you
No, you know
love to
what's gonna
do.
happen? It's gonna be like, ow! I'm gonna wake up in the morning, bam! Slam my knee. What?
I think I would stub my toe.
Alright,
on
it's
this.
okay. I'm actually looking for a new bed.
You don't mind if I let it?
Not bad.
Hold on. I'm just checking out Johnny's bed for him. He's a big rock star. You want to make sure it's good. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty firm. Maybe this is the bed that you need. Try it out.
I've been trying this shit for months. I've been trying out beds, going to bed stores. I'm a little bit of an expert.
All right, well, let's give it a
Except when
shot.
it comes to not returning beds. Actually, I'm an expert at returning beds. All right. So gay. Yeah, I mean, look at Good Morning Frankie.
Hey, you got Frankie Wilsey's room. Anyway, listen, I think this bed is incredibly comfortable.
Yeah, I like it. Except when I bash my knee and my head on the fucking metal bars.
I will too. I
It's
get
fucking metal bars around a bed. Was this Nosferatu's bed?
Over the easel.
These wooden floors are no
What is
good.
this for?
Oh, in case you want to paint. That's
It's
beautiful.
like $900.
What if you want to paint?
What kind of fancy fuck door is this? Like a shed door or something.
I don't close my bathroom
It's
door.
fine. No, this is a nice hotel. I mean, it's okay.
Do you know the name of the hotel that you're staying in?
The Sharona.
This is called the Lake House.
Lake House.
Yeah, it's an autograph
For
collection.
sure ghosts here. Nothing with Lake House does not have a ghost.
And you have a picture of a band. This is Steppenwolf playing the Meriwether
That's Heaven's Edge?
Post Pavilion. You'll be playing the same stage as Steppenwolf.
Cool. They didn't play at the
It
M3.
says they did. 1970 was the very first M3.
That's not true.
That's what it says.
That guy who runs M3 wasn't even born then.
You're going to argue with this? Maybe it was his grandson.
Where do you see M3? I see Meriwether Point Pavilion.
Post.
Is that where it is?
It's called Post.
Whatever.
Anyway, listen, Johnny. Tomorrow we're going to meet up. You're going to go to the big rock show. How do you feel you're doing with the Ratt songs?
I don't know, man. I mean, also, I don't like this. This looks like a cottage. Someone's trying to sleep next door. Get a little loud. I don't know. I think I have some of it down, but you know, at any given time, I could forget like the entire thing. So it's you know, I'm still learning.
Feeling out the bed. What do
I
you do?
don't
You don't
like to
have
have them tucked in. That's one tuck in, one no tuck. I feel like I'm trapped. My feet are like this. If I
No, I understand. I had one the other day where it was tucked and it only went halfway through, and I was too lazy to untuck.
well, you're also like 7 feet tall.
Well, I know, but Shaquille O'Neal
I can't imagine you like. How does I come close to the edge of my bed? I can't imagine with those vines you'd be hanging off the edge of the bed.
Yeah, well, it was like that, but I just was too lazy to untuck, and I just kind of only had half a blanket on me. It wasn't really that much fun.
Kind of gave up, huh?
Johnny, did you really bring your own roll of toilet paper? Did you just take toilet paper out of your guitar case?
Yeah, it's used it's a dual purpose. It's a buffer for the guitar neck to pad it a little bit. I put it right in the crevice there, so it fills up the spot, and it gives it a little pressure. And then of course, in the morning when you dump the truck,
You got a dump truck coming
This
back?
is toilet paper. This what they give you. Never use these. This.
How do you know? That looks all right. It looks like the same thing you have. No, not enough plies. What if you took one of yours and one of theirs and you mixed?
You could see through it. This one. Also, there's a little P on this one. Mine's not been.
Your P is probably complimentary.
Mine has not been urinated on.
I think you're being picky.
But this one. Your butthole's not going to be good with that. I just put them here, and then when I'm done, I switch it out because I'm not leaving the good stuff.
Right, you just brought enough to get through the trip, I noticed.
That's right.
Yeah.
A travel roll. If you bring too big of a roll,
You look weird.
no, it's just it doesn't fit in your thing.
In your bottle?
I got too much in my bag as it is. You know.
All right, here's my room, 828. Last night I was in room 227. Like the show with Marlon Gibbs. I'm going to show you how this place works. If you wanted to sit around and browse for your favorite, dare I say, rock star, you could do that. And there is the lobby of this place, way down there. And then, oh my goodness, you lock it up. A lot of these bands running around here, you don't want them breaking into your room. You know what I mean? Some of these bands aren't doing as well as they used to. All right, check in later. Stumble out of bed. Gotta get out the...
Four in the morning when we parted.
Oh yeah, it was a whole day of travel and then getting to the hotel and everything, and it was a long day. But I think by the time it was over, yeah, it was like 4 in the morning.
Do you get nervous like when you have to learn all that?
Well, I mean, I don't know if I was nervous. I would have liked to have spent more time with the tunes. And then, like I said, we got there so late. And by the time we woke up, we had to get ready to start going to the stage area and doing stuff. So I didn't have like a full day. I was just hoping that I wouldn't, mess anything up too bad. I'm sure I was going to make mistakes, which I know I did. And the main mistake was trying to look at the bass player's neck and then realizing there was 5 strings and you're playing the wrong notes. But a little bit here and there, but it was pretty good. I thought I did okay.
You know that you're a talented guy. You went to MI, you went to GIT, you played a lot of shows in your life. You play in bands around Vegas where you have to play all requests, and that sometimes means songs that you're literally learning on spot. And so another reason why I knew you were good for this band, I think, having somebody who has a little bit of a history, a little bit of a name, which you've built. Maybe I'm overselling it, but I think it was mass hysteria, Johnny Monaco.
It was mass hysteria.
You were the talk of M3. That's not saying much, but a lot of people are excited to see you. It turns out that the band Extreme, you know the Extreme, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the Extreme they came down with the COVID as well. I don't know if they had the Coogie Monster strain. Named after Scott Coogie Monster, but they had to back out and they needed to get a band on the bill and they needed to push the schedule back, meaning we'd go on later. who was the band that they got?
I can only think of one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Go ahead, tell them.
They got Chips Enough's Enough. And that was sort of funny. That, I'm going to give this the quick version of it, but a lot of you know that Johnny was the lead guitar player in Enough's Enough with Donnie and Chip together. And then at one point when Donnie left, Johnny took over lead vocals for a little while, a lot of years, and they had a good thing. It seems that Chip has now enjoyed singing. At least someone enjoys it, and he wants to continue that, and so he seems to have no need for anyone else. So Johnny was not in that band. I think he probably should have been, but it seems like maybe things work out for the best. So Enough's Enough was added. They went on at noon. I think the doors opened at 1, but no, I don't know about that. But they went on at noon. It was raining. It was raining the entire time we were in Maryland. Very rare did we see any sun. There's normally a black cloud over Enough's Enough, in my opinion, but this day there was several. And was there a part of you that said, I need to get down there early and see Enough's Enough?
Nope.
I didn't.
I was still sleeping because of the late night trip and no dinner. Right, there was nothing at the airport.
Well, right. That's why we were rustling up food in the kitchen thanks to Tyler, because nothing was open.
Probably inches from the end of my life, and till we got something in the morning. But no, I needed time to get ready. I don't wake up like this, and then I was trying to review the songs, and then I thought I had a decent handle, and then we got that other song added.
You got it.
Yeah, and I have never heard that one. I don't know why. It's terrible.
On the EP.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
No, I get it. It's an old song. It's 40 years old.
Well, no, it's cool. I like it. It's rocking. I mean, now that I sort of know it, and so I was listening to that, and I wouldn't have time to go there. Plus, you have to get in the van, and it's a shuttle thing. It's not like you can just poke your head out and go, listening, and then bolt the door shut and turn on the noise machine. You'd have to get in a van, go there, park, and tell them, wait for a second. Can you stay here for like a minute and a half? And he's like, sure. And then you go and you watch, and then you get back in the van, and then go back to, I can't fall asleep once I'm up, and there's nothing around. There's no Starbucks around there or anything. So it was just it was a timing thing, more or less, or else I would have watched.
Johnny and I were on the phone around the time that they probably took the stage, and Johnny said, hey, look, I'm looking out the window. There's some guy out here who looks like Doro Pesh signing autographs. And I said, where are you looking? And he said, there's a view from the window. And I know that Johnny was in the room under me. And so I said, well, I must have the same view. And sure enough, it was Doro Pesh. Johnny was joking, but it really was Doro Pesh, who likes to meet her fans, by the way. She took a lot of time with these people. If you've never been to an M3 type festival, the hotels of any of these festivals are camped out with fans or with, eBay types or these things, whatever. There are people, it starts at the airport. They have 50 records. It then goes to the hotel. And if you're someone like Stephen Pearcy, getting in and out of the hotel is process. Because I've never seen so many Ratt t-shirts. I saw more Ratt t-shirts than I saw at a Ratt concert just in the lobby. And so it was an interesting experience. There was a short list of people to call Johnny. Warren DeMartini did not respond. I tried. I asked him, would he fill in that, not in the Warren part, but the Chris Hager part. He didn't respond. I'm sure he was just busy. Made our way to the M3 Music Festival, which takes place at the Mr. Merriweather Post Pavilion.
Yeah, all of us in the van, new people getting there. It's a little stressful. Before
I left for that trip, I had just been home for one day. I went out with a completely different lineup. So it's very strange when you look around, and within 24 hours, half of the band is different. So we got down to M3 in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
They have a VIP swimming pool area, which
Okay.
was I'm sure a hot ticket. It was pouring, and we went to the dressing rooms, and the stage, as I've said before, is a lazy Susan. It revolves. You set up on one side, and then it revolves. No, slow Susan. Slow Susan.
Surly Sue.
Surly Sue, yes. And so you got to set up a little bit. You were playing through whatever was there. You did bring your pedals. It was a little heavy. You looked like a Sherpa in the airport carrying your two guitars on your back, and also your pedals and whatever other things you had.
Yeah, that's too much. It's too heavy. I'm in process right now. If this were to ever happen again, I want to be prepared, and I'm working on a whole.
As you see, one band plays. How are you, Johnny? Can you keep that guitar in tune in this weather? It's a long way from Carnival Court. Showing off the amps. It's good. So you can see stage turns, and then if you go this way, you'll see Tony Hornell. Hey, how are you? So there's Tony Hornell. We're going to get loud.
Cool. We're going on in a little bit, so we're.
Eric, you're the last of the survivors.
That's right.
These two guys are filling in now because we lost two people.
2 men down.
Are you gonna have the permit there,
I'm gonna try the fish because I want to get sick.
It says here that if you're allergic to tree nuts, you don't want that.
How about 4 nuts? Thank you. Was it chicken?
It looks like chicken.
Hi, honey. Yeah, can I have some of those? And, you gotta get some of these?
No.
What is this, chicken?
I'll have some of the yellow, and don't get cheap on me. It's not chicken, that's beef.
Hot pie and tuna. That's a. What is that? Tuna? Rice? Okay. Oh, it says it right here.
Little rice. Busy in here. And then, of course, the eggplant. Yeah, thank you. That looks good. Eggplant parmesan. You're not gonna have it?
Yeah, I'm getting that.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. What happened to it? Self-destructed.
Did I call somebody?
Eggplant slot. Thank you.
Yeah, can I get the rice and the parm?
Let's just take a look if there's anybody important in here. Looks like a no. See, everybody's a jacket. A lot of pretentious people. I don't know how there's so many people in this room. What could people do? And I mean, it looks like they give away these gift passes very easy. Is that your date? No? Or maybe it's your flu. I think this is the merch booth. So this is the
Warren Star.
Warren. They should have put it closer to
Hey,
the
look
stage.
who I brought. I brought you a guest.
It's fucking freezing. I need some. Yes! The only person I came here to see.
Look, I had to bring him.
How are you, my friend? I'm good. Good to see you.
Hey.
How are you? Oh, it's happening.
We've come to look at the latest in fashion.
Wow, look at all your stuff.
I know.
This is awesome. Why'd they put you all the way the fuck over here? We keep doing it. It's far, right?
Because Blue Oyster Cult said we gotta get you.
That's not true.
Places in the cold weather have a VIP swimming pool. This was not thought out very well. It was raining, but they sell this area here. This is a pool. We gotta walk the last mile.
The last mile.
There might not be a car here right now. We're waiting to get out of here. The shuttle. We're leaving before the encore.
He's gonna go pull the van up.
They're pulling it up.
He'll be there
Okay.
in a minute. Yep.
Thank you so much. So now we're leaving the M3 Festival. I hope you enjoyed this tour of the M3. You guys want to go for a dip? Johnny Monaco? No. Johnny Monaco was nice enough to let me keep my hand free in case I had to sign autographs. Now he looks like a Sherpa fucking hiking a mountain. Thank you. Good night. Thank you. And all right, so that's almost a wrap from M3. Okay, thank you. Where the hell are you going, Johnny Monaco? This guy. Let's get the hell out of here, the last mile. The after party, also known as a super spreader event. As you can see, that's Terry Elush. He was in the band XYZ. He's a great life. He was on the show. If you go in here, it gets suddenly gets very warm, and you can almost feel the ventilator. You know, when you go in there, you can almost feel the ventilator. She's looking at all these people. Some nice people, some not so nice people. And this is really, if you're looking for a place to get a virus, this is the place I recommend.
And I appreciate you guys, and thank you so much.
If anyone's looking for COVID, just come on down now. And I think there's a 1 in 5 chance.
It's high.
Chris Hager died last night from the sins, and then all these people are just piled in here.
Save Ferris. Please save Ferris.
Maybe they should say a few nice words about, oh, there's Johnny. We had 2 members of the band that unfortunately we lost, but I was wondering if
This guy is nice.
I'm wondering how he's doing.
You think you can get
Oh,
him?
he's back. He's back. He's back. Less for chalk therapy. He's just a little buzzed. Anyway,
Just keep
Jessica.
him away from the 10th floor.
Jessica has informed us that this hotel has had an issue, a jumper, right? It was a jump, right?
Yeah, that was like 10 years ago.
Do you know where he landed?
Like, he did. I don't just.
Well, I figured he died. I mean, it's a long way down.
Is that him?
This place used to be a Sheraton. It just like got renovated in November.
Jessica's 23, and she's going to go home and listen to my song 23 by the Cincinnati Rejects. And she's a classically trained pianist.
Does this go on Instagram?
Let's go on.
This is going to be on YouTube. It's a show that you have to watch.
Kennedy Space Center.
I'm like learning about the 80s right now. I wasn't born in it, but it's pretty dope.
Yeah, I think so. This is, but you must. There's a lot of dopes around here. Here's right here. You must be alarmed by all these people.
It's like a Halloween costume party in here.
You guys do TikTok? You know you guys can do
I've got to get into TikTok. Can you give me advice on it?
Yeah. Don't.
You have it?
You're too old
the
for
new
TikTok.
wave.
No, but I can promote the show on TikTok. Young people like this kind of
gotta do
music.
short.
People told me that I wouldn't succeed at YouTube, and I have 1 million views, 2 million views.
That's because you can't take bad advice. That's the thing.
You have to just do it.
Very strong.
You just have to
Like
do
when
it,
you're
right,
buying a
Jessica?
bed, you can't take their advice, even though they work at Mattress Firm.
He has a lot of trouble with beds.
I'm on my 4th bed.
Beds here are nice, though. Have you laid in the beds here?
No, I don't. I'm not really allowed
Do
to stay
people
here.
ever ask you, like, do people...
That's
ever
not
ask-
polite. Do people ever ask you to lay in the bed to make sure it's firm enough?
I don't. No, not
Does anybody come down and go, what kind of beds are these? I like them, and I want to buy one like it.
really.
People
He's
think
asked.
about the whole- Yeah, I do.
Johnny does.
Hey, Chip. Is he wearing an Enough's Enough shirt?
I think so.
Enough. I'm 55.
71.
You are. No,
I
you're
look
not.
good, right?
Is he? Really?
He's been
I
dead
look
for
good.
20 years.
No.
My dad's in his 50s.
Yeah. I'm not in my
My
50s.
girlfriend's in her 20s.
Really?
There you go.
He's a player. He's a player.
That's not true. Uh-oh, they're throwing
Oh,
up.
shit. What if someone gets shot right now, Jessica?
You're missing it.
I don't.
just wanted to see Ratt one more time.
Bobby Blotzer's not coming back. Warren DeMartini's not going to come back whether you get mad or not.
Bobby Blotzer's
Yeah, it's
not
over.
coming back to Ratt.
No Rat reunion. It's not going to happen. He's very upset. He's very upset. They get ordered. What?
Man. This fucking guy. Someone should draw a mustache on his face. Dicks all over his face.
You guys do filters?
What can we do?
You guys don't do filters.
You know, I have a bunch of...
I'm trying to cut down myself.
the
Oh, you don't
mustache.
want a mustache?
You do these?
Can I film while we do this?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me take my glasses off. The glasses make me look a little bit
These
more
are the guys
intelligent.
from Rats.
Yeah.
Rat.
Ratt singular.
They're like super cool. And they're from the 80s.
Yeah.
I don't know about
And they
that.
give you like cute little guitar picks.
Plectrums. Yeah.
What's your channel?
Waste Some Time with Jason Green. It's on YouTube. It's very successful. Johnny Monaco was in a band called Enough's Enough, and he is also on Waste Some Time with Jason
It's
Green.
almost like two different species interacting with
Do I
each
have
other.
horns?
Yeah.
What does she have?
She's
Oh,
got
horns too. We all have
We all
horns. You would like the one where we go for custard.
Are you vlogging?
Yes.
No, he
I'm
films
vlogging.
it, edits it later and puts it up.
That's vlogging.
Yeah, but that just means live, right?
No,
No,
vlog.
vlogging is like when you like do the day-to-day thing.
Thank
So
you.
people
It's a
see,
tour
like-
diary. See, I tour the world with these people,
Not every day is that vlogging.
and then I vlog.
If you take a recording of it, it is vlogging.
Thank you, Jessica.
Like we do vlog.
Jessica, you're gonna enjoy tuning in to watch. You don't have to watch a lot of boring bullshit, and then we're gonna get to you. Chip's back.
He would be so mad.
Chip.
Is he in your band?
No, he's not in a band.
He used to, formerly
He
of, I
doesn't
think.
even know where he is.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jessica.
Nice to meet you,
Very-
Jessica.
very nice.
And you'll write.
She'll learn from it.
Right?
Yeah, like letter, like a,
Letters? They don't write letters anymore.
No.
Do you guys do Instagram? Or do you guys
Yeah, Instagram.
I've got like 2,500 followers.
I don't have as many as he does. I'm more of I'm a little Facebook kind of.
Oh.
I'm a little
Facebook
older.
is like kind of
It's old, I know. You were showing a picture here, and you were saying that that's you in the corner. But what about you in the spotlight?
Oh, that's the other
Losing
one.
your religion. Yeah.
She doesn't know what that means.
No, well, it's not wasn't for
There's
her.
me rocking the RG 550.
Jessica, though, was letting us know because we were scumbags and we're asking if she was in a relationship, and she was. But then we asked her if she had a boyfriend, and what did you say?
I said I have a girlfriend.
Yeah, it's way better.
You know, you like what
It's
you
just
like.
like better that way.
Did you date a guy who was a scumbag and then realize that you should get rid
No,
of
I
him?
mean like the thing is like I'm bisexual, so I like both.
Like
Our
both.
generation is like so fluid.
It's very
Like
open-minded.
who you like, you know. It's not about genitalia. It's
Yeah.
about
I like to think that one day I'm going to be the same, but I just haven't found the right dick yet. You know what I mean?
I get it.
I mean,
completely different. That's not.
no, maybe.
Maybe it's right here.
No, I'm sticking. But one day, you never know. I'm trying to be hip like the kids.
Now let's get these pants off.
You got consolation prizes for playing with our game. And the late checkout. She did our checkout.
Love it.
Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate it. Instagram and Snapchat, Twitter, Tinder, OnlyFans, Plenty of Fish,
What time is our checkout?
Grinder,
What time is our
Christian Mingle,
What time is our checkout?
J-Date. Let's give a quick evaluation of them three. Kicks, I like them from Baltimore. Kiefer Band was
That slug fuck.
was pretty good. Oh, with him? You know, they got COVID.
You hold the arm like that? I don't like that.
I don't like that. Colin Hay right there from the
He was
York,
great.
right?
They were
Colin Hay.
great.
Yeah. And Tussler, of course.
Those are some choppers.
Yeah. This is not the best quality, this thing.
Great singer. This kid's good.
Skid Row, that's tomorrow. XYZ, we met Terry Luce earlier.
Oh, right, yeah. It's the guy with the Ferrari.
Zebra, that's Helen and Tom Willis.
He looks like a zebra.
Striper only play on Sundays, the seventh day they rest, but they're good. Choir Boys with Chips Enough. That's a total scab band. So Lizzie, going?
How long have you been a fan of it?
Since maybe fucking 2007 or 2006.
Can you name all the members of Enough's Enough?
What about the current members? Maybe the original. Maybe it's at least two of the original. I know Donnie Lai was the singer.
He's not in the band.
Yeah, and then,
So we got Chips Enough.
Chips Enough, I know. Yeah, of
He
course.
might sue you for copyright infringement. But who else? Is that a wall?
Yeah, that's all. That's
Let
all
me-
I
let
know.
me say-
I know a lot of
How about
bands,
previous
so this is Donnie, and that's it.
Well, hold on. Well, there's Donnie V, and then there's Chips Enough. They were the original songwriters, but
That's a new
guitar, Vic Fox,
Big Fox, yeah.
and then they had a guitar player named Derek Frigo who was amazing. He passed away sadly. But their most famous lineup after that was a guy named Johnny Monaco. And when Donnie V left, Johnny Monaco sang for Enough's Enough for 10 years. He came back and did 3 years, and he appeared on the Jenny Jones show with them. You know that? Are you familiar with Johnny Monaco?
No, actually, it sounds familiar. It rings a little bell, but I don't know exactly who.
Are you familiar with Johnny Monaco?
He used to be.
Yeah. He's giving you a little something.
I was actually in there. Hey, Johnny.
Oh, son of a bitch. What do you know? Yeah. Now you got a little Enough's Enough collectible.
So you're in a band? You were, okay.
Well, he's in Stephen Pearcy's band now. Tony, what's going on?
Oh,
Tony, is everything all right? Jessica, what happened?
Someone passed out, so I'm about to get her water, and she's like throwing up.
Water will help?
Yeah, get her to water.
Bye.
Jessica, we're gonna look at your Instagram tonight.
There's another one.
What do you got there? Shrimps? Was it yellow shot? Oh, they're shrimps? No, I don't know. You asked. I didn't know what it was. Jello shot. I thought you were Jello and green with.
It's not a it looks like a ketchup shot, though. No?
You're on ketchup. No, it's a ketchup bottle because it's easy. You ever make Jello shots like this? You go to a party and they're not all eating, and they shout you out, and you gotta waste the alcohol. What's this?
Well, he gets tired.
You want me to carry it?
He needs a beverage when he's serving.
It's me. I thought you were going towards French fries. I thought there was No, I can't do it.
No, I'm diabetic, but can't have it. But it looks fantastic. And thank you. You're doing God's work. Thank you. You got to get one of those.
It's about Pearcy than I would like to admit, but so I have biased opinions about Pearcy.
Okay. We like to hear him if you don't mind sharing it.
He's a great guy. I think he's wonderful. I think that the time that we shared together was fantastic.
Yeah. That's nice. I mean, I think.
Yeah, I think he's a great guy. You know, when he brought out the marshmallows, it was 1949. I think I was held down by the Foxborough Fall Count. I think yeah, he was a great guy.
You have a lot. You look a little bit like Janie Lane.
I do.
Yeah, you have a little Janie Lane thing.
Who wouldn't though?
I think you
What's your name, bud?
Johnny.
Jason.
Alex.
Nice to meet you, Alex. I'm glad we got to share this moment.
Yeah,
but did you like this Steven Soder night?
One time we opened for Stephen Pearcy.
Okay.
You did? And I don't even mind to fucking put him on blast because.
What happened?
I'm not gonna say that word because you're gonna come out and sleaze rocks and I don't care, but
sleaze rocks, no one's
who cares about that
metal slide?
Yeah, more medals.
Yeah, who cares about that page?
Yeah.
It wouldn't matter if it came out of the show.
Yeah, but remember that one?
Time at band camp?
Yeah, I really.
Here's our. He was nice enough to go rustle up us a pizza, and I'm gonna give him some money. Hold on. So Johnny, I was able to rustle up some pizza. He told me that I would owe him $12 for this pizza. I didn't have $12. I had some singles. He was nice enough.
Are they charging it to the room?
I gave him like $5 in like stripper cash. And 4 slices. Yeah. There's one. This is like an unboxing. I mean, it might look bad. I don't know what we're gonna get. I don't know what kind of slices. Oh my God, these look bad. It's like the shit they were gonna throw away.
Oh wow,
This one's like a pepperoni paisano.
This one.
That's mixed slices they couldn't get rid of.
This is the same one.
They're all the same.
This is a mixed paisano as well. Well, you check the last one. You don't know if this one's the same.
You never know.
How do you know what Tyler picked?
But look at this.
No, that one's the same. Now let's see. Here we are, M3,
Yeah,
and they have this M3 signed guitar, and I'm going to try to identify some of the signatures on this guitar. This corner is definitely signed by Kicks. Steve Lightman, Ronnie 1010, which is Ronnie Alkins, Brian Damage, Foresight, so that's Kicks. I'm going to say that says Jamie St. James, maybe, from Black and Blue. Okay, that's Don Dokken, so it's a little weird. That may be Rachel Bowler. So this one's probably been sitting here for a while. It's amazing someone would just run off with this.
And then I'll like.
I can't really read. Oh, Chips Enough. That's Vince Neil, actually. That's a nice guitar. It should be in a case. should be in a frame. It's weird is they get some really good. Kip Winger. They get some really good people to sign it, and then they get some duds. Like, and then what's the point of that? Take pride in your signature, folks. And this is Tim Wisecracker. Like, you know, there's Rick Steer. Maybe this is Rick Steer's guitar one time.
He gave me a look.
I think that might be Slim Shady. I'm not really sure what that says. And Buddy Holly. I think that's Buddy Holly. And
for me,
Magic Johnson. That's either Tommy Lee or Tammy Faye Baker. Tommy Lasorda. Some of these are really hard to read. Sarah Palin. And I think I got most of them. This is maybe Dad. I think that's Dad. And this one is, I think that's Ingemar Bergman. And this one I'm not sure. Ron Burgundy. I've seen that one before. I think that's Vanilla Ice, maybe. I don't know. Gene Hackman. Bob Ross. I think some of these are hard to read. I don't see any other one. All right. Normally you come to M3, you take a beautiful walk along the lake, but we don't have time for that because we're moving city to city. What's that dreadful noise? That's why you... Johnny Monaco, good morning. Look at this guy. Ruining everything. It's a beautiful walk. We're trying to sleep. We're getting ready to say goodbye from M3. Hope that everyone enjoyed this jam-packed, fun vlog. I have a feeling there's going to be more vlogging. I have a hunch.
Don't sell these. No, absolutely not. I won't find them. All right, that's how's it going, brother? Good. Great show.
What happened,
There's
John?
guitar pedals in there, and there's some, like, you know, some electronics. Maybe there's an iPad that I forgot, and maybe some power plug-in breakers.
Mannequin parts?
No.
That's good.
Yeah, sorry, it's my fault. I forgot.
You didn't pack the invisible dog.
What did you say?
The dog, you didn't pack them.
My neighbor's in there.
No, gotcha.
In the bottom.
Poor guy, got to deal with John's bag of all
I packed
things.
them like with the weight for the bottom, and I put them this way, so they're all like.
Poor guy. Nice job.
What?
Nice job.
I didn't have a problem coming.
Well, that's because you take that pill. Just when you think the trip is finally over, somebody forgot to pack. I don't know. It's a mess. He forgot that he had electronics. Yeah. You got to be careful what kind of jokes you make here at the airport. You got a little something in your hair, huh? Kind of red thing.
I ain't even used this. I brought it.
Yeah, I've learned. I was bringing my laptop on every trip, and then I realized I never, ever use it. Between the hotel porn and the wet bar, I'm so used to making these videos by myself, and now Johnny's here. Things have gotten so much better. Look at him. I gotta find a better system. Schlepping his stuff like a Sherpa across the airport. You missed the airport in Salt Lake. And I'm not joking. It's 1.5 miles to get to. That's a real number. And it says it will take you 15 minutes. And I'm saying, do you want to get on this moving thing, or do you just want to walk?
I'm not walking.
You want to take the moving?
I can barely carry this stuff.
Okay, well. Anyway, yeah, usually I do these.
Would you walk to the right?
I don't know. Usually I do these things by myself. But now with the addition of Johnny Monaco, imagine the possibilities. I mean, look at him. that international man of mystery. There is nothing more obnoxious than a musician who says my view from the office or hashtag tour life. Right?
Tour life.
This is really what tour life looks like, at least as much as I've ever seen.
Here comes tour life.
Here
comes tour life.
Hashtag tour life, Joaquin.
Hello. How's everybody doing?
This is your view from the office.
Is it?
For now. Most of your gig, most of the job is spent in an airport terminal. Anyone want to tell us what state we're in real fast?
Baltimore.
Do you want to know which one we're going to? Better not to say.
What state? When I said Baltimore.
Now, where are we going? Where are we connecting?
We're going to Detroit.
Detroit, Rock City.
We are going to Detroit, Rock City, and then onward to Las Vegas. As you can see, it's going to be a full flight, or we're here 65 hours early. All right. Stay tuned. I think this is entertaining. To you? Green Turtle. Johnny Monaco and I are eating at the Green Turtle. There's no E in green, and I'm hoping that no turtles are on. Oh, hi, how are you? You don't mind being in my video, do you?
Oh no.
We were showing your nice green hair.
I'm not at my best.
Oh, I feel like that every time I wake up. It's mandatory here at the Green Turtle with someone green. You go first. We were gonna share that thing. We were gonna share the about a half a mile, Johnny. Keep it up. You got it. Almost there. Life on the road. You're back to the rock and roll. Everything you thought it would be. So that's what you expected, right? A lot of people dream about being in a rock band. Can't you see I'm broadcasting? A lot of people dream about being in a rock band and touring. And sometimes you have 9-hour flights.
Everything's shut down here. Where are you going, coffee? Coffee, but everything's shut down. Grab some now.
Yeah, grab it now because it's going to get worse.
You guys too.
Yeah, we're going a minute. Oh! We're getting a little stir crazy. Johnny Monaco, we found out that we're going to, we have a 10-hour travel day. 10 hours! I didn't book the flight. Although I will be from now on. But anyway, we're stuck here in the airport. We're in Detroit, fabulous Detroit. I was asking Johnny what Detroit is known for, but we haven't come to a conclusive answer. Yeah, that's one way to say it. But Slim Shady. Yeah. I would say Ted Nugent, but I prefer Slim Shady, to be honest. Right, actually. Anyway, we're stuck here. Every now and then a train goes by and we wave. And unfortunately, we do have a casualty in our bunch, and we hope that she gets better. And also sending out our best wishes and condolences to Chris Hager and Scotty Coogan. Seems like the Coogie monster variant has been going around. I cannot get that again. So anyway, there's a good chance that we're all going to come down with the coronavirus. Well, listen, we were in a cesspool last night.
Yeah, because you wanted to walk around and talk to them.
Even that, even being at that venue wasn't safe.
Yeah, it's been this is
sitting on planes. You know, I mean, this is bullshit. Send help.
I feel like we jumped around a lot in that story, but we tried to get it the best we could through it and kept doing a bunch of other things. But yeah, I mean, that was it was a rushed weekend. The traveling was the hardest part, and remembering the songs was also hard. And it was good. We worked out. You know, it was cold and raining. It was great. I'm just lucky I got to be a part of it, and probably, you know, I should probably be thanking you for, you know, doing that for me. So, you know, thanks for that. And
well, as I said, well, thank you. But as I said, I appreciate that. I did pick Johnny because he is the right person for the gig. I've had a long career of recommending very talented musicians to bands. Some went on to be very successful. Some, you know, and I thought that Johnny was the perfect fit, and I was happy do it. I'm happy to see that Johnny will be traveling with myself as well. He makes me laugh constantly, and yeah, it's fun, and you'll get to see videos. I went to Niagara Falls by myself. Next time, we'll bring along Johnny.